What's good, y'all? How we all doing? Back with another trading recap of this week. I just wanted to take y'all to like a couple of trades, and this week was actually pretty solid for me. I was able to do my eval and some profits, so pretty good. Fully out of drawdown. Just got to keep it, keep to my risk management. This week was actually pretty solid. I took a little bit of losses, but mainly a lot of wins. So I could look at my account of profits. Um, Now, this is one specific trade that I wanted to take out. I got stopped out. It was my fault. It was a perfect setup and everything, right? So look, if we look closely, right? Zoom in so make sure. So this is the zone right here, right? Let's not do that. Okay, so this was the zone right here, right? This zone right here was a previous demand zone. I looked to the left, right? We held up, right? Price came up here. So we know this full area right here is area of demand. We went there, we respected this, right? So we were making these internal buy side, right? We already took out sell side here. So I'm over here, I'm pretty much expecting for us to go long and possibly take out some of these highs. I wasn't aiming that high, of course. I just wanted just like a nice, cool little calm little trade, 7 to 1. Nothing too crazy, right? So let's see what happens. Oh my god, I did the same thing again. I keep pressing the wrong button. My bad, my bad. Keep pressing this damn button. Okay. Alright, so we're back. Okay. So let's see what happens. So we come here. Okay. So this is where I entered. Right. Let me go back. So, uh, here. Okay. So let's let it play out. 25 real quick. So came here. Trying to get this to. Okay. So this is where I had entered, right? Right. I bought right here. So let's just say, right, I bought right here. I set my entry. Now, what I didn't keep in mind was this was an aggressive move. Do you see this right here? This was an aggressive move to the downside. And with these aggressive moves, you don't want to have your stop so tight because what I did, I this big aggressive move to the downside, I let it come back to the mid zone. It immediately stopped me up. Because I have my stop like this. When realistically, when an aggressive move like this, you gotta have your stop like right here, keeping it real, below this look. This is right outside the demand zone. Right. I was trading demand, supply and demand, mixed with ICT and stuff. But like this candle right here immediately stopped me up. And it was a good trade. It was perfect. If I would have had my stop here, or maybe because because this right here, this was like a full. This was like that. This wick right here, this green wick right here. This is a long wick. So you have your stop here, or I could have entered halfway, like here, because we know this was a long wick right here, right? As you can see it here on the swing, right? I could have entered, and I noted that. So in the future, I think what I'll do is take my entry here at like this 50% mark, and I can have my stop down here and have to take on much less risk, have a better risk to reward, having taken on much less risk and still targeting up here. So I have a less chance of getting stopped out. So let's just say we bought here. Oh shit. Wait, actually, I want. Let me see. Go back. Oh yeah, that's so, support. Okay. So let's just say I. Okay. Yeah. It keeps going right back. Let's see. I don't know if I can get it. Let's come back over here real quick. Um, okay. So we bought it. So let's say here, I got in right here, right? This is what we got in. Boom. My first TP within here at these equal highs, targeting these equal highs, and then the rest would have been here, right? Stop loss below this level, past both of these wicks, and I'm only risking $100 to make six. That's a good risk reward ratio. So let's see how it plays out, right? And I already know how it plays out because this is I took this trade and it hit my first TP, it came all the way up to here and hit this other little level. Awesome, right? Here at this little gap here, right? It came here, right? It came here and it played out fine. So let's just see how it plays out. I just want to show you guys real quick. So we come, boom, 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 trade into a little lower, continue higher, boom, boom, and we just go filled. And this was perfect. Right? I got stopped out too early, right? I got stopped out because of this. And this is what I'm saying. You know, stuff like this, shit like this is when you have to be a little smarter because I realized with that big handle, it was hunting this area of liquidity. We took out all of this, right? We didn't come quite to this low, and this is what I'm saying. It's not good to place your stop in liquid areas because you know price can most likely come up with that liquidity, and it's not. And I learned I'm not gonna do that again. You know, this entry was perfect, and you know we come up higher and we take out the rest of this buy side. So you know I would have my first TP here, take some off, and then you know the rest here. I mean, realistically, like you don't necessarily if you don't want you don't have to necessarily because you know I'm doing micros and 10 contracts with 10 contracts in micros is one mini contract for that. So it just makes more sense to do micros because I can still scale, right? But boom, $635. That would have been, you know, and that trade was perfect. I seen everything lined up. I just got stopped out too early. You know, another trade I wanted to take you guys through real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so we're back. Okay, so right here, what you guys are looking at right here is this was a trade that I took on Wednesday, on the 23rd. I put it in my trading journal because I couldn't go back to it. So, okay, so what are we looking at? So I remember price was in like a good downtrend. We were keep going down, right? So I was, and it kept going lower and lower and lower. So I kind of switched up my bias, and I was okay. I'm looking for price. I'm trying to look for a little bit of a high. So just to target some of these highs right here, right? Target this high. So what ended up happening was right here, as you guys can see right here, this candle right here, we had like this was like a breaker block, right? So we had a big LS opening gap from this low this week to here. So this let me know, okay, we're here, possible. This was, I think, I looked to the left, we had possible demand. Um, in this zone right here. So we had this big opening gap here, right? I entered here off this gap. And now here, right here, these were all these right here. These were shorts that I took. This is little scalps that I took to the downside. So we got out here and here. So after seeing this buy side liquidity made, I had changed the character low right here. Start changing character low. I made this. This is pretty much. I treat this kind of like a fair value gap. Pretty much, it was like breaker gap. It's like a gap within price. So we respected this gap well, right? Now what I did was I took some off here. I think I was trying some shit. I don't know what I was doing, but I had took some off because I had like more. I had like 5 contracts. I took one off, and then it then eventually actually came all the way up here to my buy side, and I think I got out like right here. Um, because right after it hit this, then I think it continued back down. Um, it was just like a quick little retracement. It wasn't nothing crazy, but we had that chunky trend flow, 15 minute, and we were wicked here in this zone. I guess you can see on 15. So, um, and everything, I just wanted to see us take some of these possible highs because price we were literally just we were trading like it was just in a downtrend so much so and and we were already too short in so I wasn't looking for no more short positions because I didn't believe price was gonna so yeah so we go back to this real quick but this was like the trade that I was like damn and I was a little sad about but everything else was good um, yeah so I think I'm gonna do some back testing do some homework yeah stay locked in. New week. I hope everyone had a good weekend. You know, elections is coming up and stuff, so keep that in mind for markets and stuff. So, yeah, just you know, don't trade if you don't have to. Um, it is what it is. Don't always kind of look into trying to make all this money in the markets. Shit happens. But I just want to talk to y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Um, and I'll see y'all in the next video. So yeah, peace.